slightly bewildered by the whole thing. All soon became too much for most of the Bayern players. Robin seemed that his mojo back there, up on the hoardings, milking it somewhat. And why not? Dortmund fans all in the stadium, they're not going anywhere. Just holding their scarves up, showing their defiance. It's been an amazing atmosphere here. Dortmund are just trying to come to terms with what's happened. Well, what was not to love about the whole game?
I think it was fantastic. Pleased for Bayern Munich. I thought they deserved it. I think that, like we said earlier, they've been the best team in the competition. I think the difference tonight, they just had a couple more match winners in their starting 11. I think Dortmund's so dependent on Lewandowski, whereas Bayern had a few more options in terms of going forward. And over the whole of 90 minutes, I think they had a better chances and deserved to win. And you could see with the players the relief there, because they were under lots and lots of pressure. When you're playing for big clubs, you're expected to win big trophies, and they've done that tonight. You could see the relief on the players' faces.
Big team, you know, first 15, 20 minutes, maybe first half an hour, I thought Dortmund were the better side, but just so what good teams do, they keep their ranks, they keep doing what we said in the first half about how they're playing at the back. They just carried on passing the ball, and they certainly got their forwards play back into the...
It was a little bit of something out of nothing, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a bit of a contact field, but Robin's feet, once he gets in possession of the ball, he just runs across the face of the defenders. Great for the footwork, 1, 2, 3, ball, quick touches. And look, there's another play we said about Schweinsteiger missing the penalty. Robin had the penalty to make it 2-0 in the final last year, so he'll have been suffering throughout this year. And
it's a great finish, but it's a poor goal defensively. I think lack of concentration. It's a free kick. The back line of Dortmund are too high up, and the ball over the top is too easy, and in the end Robin gets a little bit of a gap with the centre back and the full back crossover, but not taking it away. It was a good finish. I suppose when you are cream cracker, the energy with which they play the game, you've kind of got to understand if you just lose a bit of concentration in the 90s.
Yeah, of course. At this level it is about concentration, particularly with 5 minutes to go. And from Dortmund's point of view, the lads are saying it's a 4 goal. I think it's absolutely shocking. You know, someone's actually got to go and head it, because they've got 2 big strong centre-halves. They're worried about the runners. There's only 1 ball. Just go and head it and clear it. But again, they were tired, and Bayern looked a bit strong the last 15 or 20 minutes. And if anyone was going to get a winner, I thought it was going to be Bayern.
You said before the game about not having a weakness, and part of that is having that resilience to bounce back when you're not playing particularly well, which we weren't in the first 20 minutes.
I suppose it's always reassuring for the competition when the best team in Europe actually wins the European Champions League, and they are the best team this year, aren't they, by a mile, and they've won the whole tournament. It's not always the case. In fact, it's rarely been the case.
No, it isn't. It hasn't been the case, but we said before the game, three of the last 4 finals they've been to, so you've got to respect them as a side. They needed to get over the line, and the suffering that they went through in those last two games, as we said, sometimes you have to go through those defeats to be able to learn how to win, and they weren't at their best in the first half an hour. They were edgy. Dortmund done something their rhythm. They weren't passing the ball as sweetly as we've seen them do it in the past, but they ground their way into the game, and I think I agree with Roy. I thought they had a better chance.
The first time I saw him not smiling, just as I say that, he sort of breaks into a smile.
I think the best team did win the tournament, but I think great credit to Dortmund. They're an exciting young side, and it's his job now, the manager, to pick them up, because they will be down. They go away on their summer holidays and bounce back. They've got a lot of things to look forward to. Can they keep the best players? That's the key. You also have to say, a bit of transfer business that Bayern did in getting Götze. I can't help but think psychologically he couldn't face this game, and that's why he's ended up injured, because it was an impossible situation for him, and that took such a fantastic attacking threat out of the game for Dortmund. It also left them with very few options on the bench to be able to change things. Neither side made a sub in the 90 minutes. It was only injury time that they changed things.
I don't get that though. If he's injured, then fine. But if it's a mental, I don't understand why you would not want to play in this game. Bearing in mind you're going to the other side, you know, later on. It doesn't matter whether you win or not. I just don't get the mentality.
Well, I just think sometimes you have so much going in your mind when you move club, and if he makes a mess of it, he's got the Dortmund fans on his back. And sometimes I think players, when they're psychologically down like that, or too much going on, they're more open to injury.
For Jana, he might get another chance. I think the chance
Yeah,
he's moved to Bayern. You'd expect him to be in the mix again the next few years. But I think even though for hamstring about 3.5, 4 weeks ago, you've got any chance of playing, get yourself on that pitch. But as you
I don't see
said,
a
sometimes you're playing with players' minds. I don't really. I think you've got to play it, but everybody's different.
As they prepare to lift the cup or not, in Dortmund's case.
There's a new gesture from that young lady. I'm going to hand you back to the offside. Apologies for offside.
Well, 5 years ago, Borussia Dortmund had just won a relegation battle. 8 years ago, they just won a stay of execution from financial meltdown. And they've been to the brink and back since they last played in a Champions League final. They've had worse days than this. But they'll need to take stock this summer. Take stock and take care not to lose any more of their better players. Mario Götze is all but gone. Robert Lewandowski may prove impossible to keep. Just 1 year of his contract remaining. But other Dortmund players are highly prized too, highly sought after. They don't need to become a selling club. They are wealthy and well run, very well supported. Jurgen Klopp has said that he's staying. He may just change his mind if his players start going. Several steps forward have been taken as a Champions League club this season. Maybe 1 or 2 steps back as a Bundesliga club, remembering they were champions in Germany last season and the season before. Difficult to balance European ambitions with domestic ambitions. Difficult to maintain team spirit while maintaining a squad deep enough to cover and compete on 3 fronts. And Dortmund are in development still. Not a single outfield player over the age of 27 in their starting lineup this evening. Well, they haven't been able to push Bayern Munich on the home front this year. They've pushed them very close. Here at Wembley, for this time this year, it was Bayern Munich's turn to win it at the last. There's a consolation from Angela Merkel that the club captain Sebastian Kelly wasn't actually involved in the match. We'll have to take the most difficult walk of all past the gleaming European Cup. Bayern Munich really have shown superpowers of recovery. They were down and out this time a year ago as Chelsea celebrated under their roof. They crashed their party. Only one other team has lost the Champions League final and lifted the European Cup a year later. Take some doing, take some character, take some confidence in yourselves. Bayern Munich's confidence is just never quite extinguished. Believed by the buckets. Self-assurance never the issue. Borussia Dortmund and Jurgen Klopp have given a little taste of what it will take to challenge a new Bayern Munich next season under the stewardship of one Pep Guardiola. It's 12 years since Bayern Munich got their hands on that giant trophy. It turned the clock back nearly 40 years, and it was part of the furniture of the club. Ever since then, the legends of the teams of the 70s like Beckenbauer and Hoeneß and Rummenigge have been around the club. Constant reminders of what's expected of Bayern Munich players and managers. And tonight, his players have lived up to those expectations. Jupp Heynckes actually thinks they play better football than any Bayern team that's gone before them. Well, tonight they played winning football. It's only his second major trophy since he won this trophy with Real Madrid in 1998. Which sacked him 8 days after that final. This time at least he has known his fate all along the second part of the road to Wembley. He turned 68 early this month and will almost certainly retire when Pep Guardiola moves into his office. So it's a bittersweet success for Jupp Heynckes, but it's a major success. The second European Cup with a second club, a feat achieved by only 3 other men. And only Paul Paisley, the late Paul Paisley, has won more European Cups as a manager now than Jupp Heynckes. European champions since the team of Oliver Kahn, Stefan Effenberg and Owen Hargreaves, 2001. Those are these players made the walk of shame, the walk of pain past the European Cup last year. Quite a few made it in 2010 in Madrid, beaten by Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan. And now, Mourinho lies in wait for them and for Pep Guardiola in the European Super Cup next August. It'll be Guardiola's first major game in charge of Bayern, and we're almost certain that Jose and Chelsea will be waiting for him. But if your setbacks do make you stronger, Bayern Munich have never been stronger. Defeated, deflated in 2010, defeated and dejected in 2012. It's easy to say your reverses give you even more motivation. Much harder to actually find the spirit and the will to recover. And Bayern have found both and found the winning habit again. Not bridesmaids this year. The European Cup will be Bayern Munich's to have and to hold. 1974 Brussels, 1975 Paris, 1976 Glasgow, 2001 Milan, and now 2013 in London. Bayern Munich's vintage years, favourite places. And when you think of Bayern, you think of power and strength, but their captain is 5'7", more bosser than Bayern. Philipp Lahm, a man of Munich, he joined Bayern at the age of 11. He has grown a bit since then, and he's grown into a leader of both club and country. Don't be surprised to see the World Cup in his hands next year. And his trophy lifting for the season may not end here. The ornate gold German Cup awaits next weekend. The Bundesliga Shield has already been collected by Lahm. This is the big one, almost as big as Lahm himself, although he'll get plenty of help lifting it. He may need it. Franz Beckenbauer and Stefan Effenberg, Bayern Munich's two European Cup-winning captains, are about to get company. Take it all in, on the way to retire. There are a handful of clubs that are judged by the number of European Cups they win. Bayern Munich make it a high five. One of the European superpowers is a power in the game again. Jawohl. 5 times winners. Only Real Madrid and Milan have won the competition more times. 12 years. Michael Schumacher was a world champion the last time Bayern were European champions.